Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Let's hope everyone completed with the static cases, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next, I will tell you how to link that static folder and templates folder. Then we will go for URL setup. Okay. Fine. So I already mentioned in the previous session, like we need to use settings.py file to set up all the extra things. So we already connected our app, right? We already connected our app. So we need to connect static folder as well, template folder as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. If you have seen this file, okay, fully, you can able to see the variable called templates here. Are you able to see this? You have already seen this previously. You can able to remember. Okay, here in this directories key. Okay, this is the key and value pair JSON structure, JSON structure format, dictionary format only. So in this directories is that right? So here you can see it is empty. Here it is an empty list, right? So in this only we need to give the path of the particular templates folder. Particular templates folder. So how we are going to give it in the sense by using some static syntax. By using some static syntax. Okay. So any idea what is the syntax? Any idea, guys?
No, sir.
No. So we have already imported the operating system, right? As I told, so it will fetch from the local system, which was operating system you are using, right? So here also you need to use that operating system dot path dot join. Okay, so this is the method we need to use, join method. Within the parenthesis, you need to use path. Okay, this is a join method, is an inbuilt method. And here we need to use the path. The path will be we'll be using one parameter called base directory. Okay, this is a base directory means your project directory automatically it will take. Okay, within that the directory name will be templates. You need to give like this. Okay, this is a simple syntax, static syntax. We need to use it. Understood? Fine,
Yes.
right? Any doubt? Only this is the case. So the base directory will be your project directory. Within that, the templates folder automatically the directory name you can able to mention it. Right. So this is the only case you need to. Initially, it will be the empty case. Okay, while creating a project, it will be empty case. Here you need to link it. Fine. Any doubt? No, right?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, no, sir.
Coming to this database. Okay. So you can see here it is a default database, which is like Django database SQLite 3, but we are not going to use this case, default case. So we are going to use it MySQL. So here we need to link the MySQL database that we will discuss later after completing of URL setup. Okay. So we need to connect the database and we need to create models and then we need to migrate it to the particular database table. And automatically it will be migrated using the command. Okay. This we will discuss later. This is the database section. And then coming to the static section. Okay, here you can able to see this static section. Okay, so here you need to mention the static file directory. Here you need to mention the static file directory. Okay, so fine. How you are going to mention in the sense you need to create a separate static variable called underscore dir. Okay, so here also same case os dot path dot join within the parenthesis base dir parameter comma static. This is a folder name, right? Always use single quotes. This is a file it will fetch. Okay, so now we have linked the static file directory as well, templates file directory as well. Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now we can't run directly, okay, because we need to set up the URLs also, then only we can able to run the file. Okay, so I have added static for only this file, this particular alert.html. I have added only this static for CSS and JavaScript only, not for images. Fine. So now how we are going to set up the URLs. So what is URLs? I already explained. What is the use of URLs? I explained it right in the architecture. Do you remember, guys?
URLs takes the response request from the templates.
URL is triggered by the user. Okay, they will be requesting through URL. Yes, right? They'll be
Yes.
requesting through URLs. Okay, so you can see in your project folder. Okay, in your project folder, not in the app folder. In your project folder, you'll be having the separate file called urls.py file. Okay, this is a project URL setup. Okay, so here what we can do means, if you are creating multiple apps, currently we have created only one single app, right? So if you are creating multiple apps, then what we can do means, within this particular app, we can create separately URLs, and then we can link all the app URLs within the project URLs. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay, otherwise if you're creating only one app, directly you can use the URLs of project, but that is it's a complicated, that means complicated means like confusion one. Okay, it will confuse to you. Okay, so that's why we will create a separate urls.py file here. Okay, new file, just creating same name urls.py. Okay, so what we are going to do means, we are going to link this urls.py file to project URLs here. Okay, how we are going to link it means, using the method called include method, using the method called include method. So that will be available in this particular Django.urls package. So just import that include method here. Okay, so now within this list, in the bracket, path, path method only, empty path, because automatically it will fetch that app URLs using the include method. Within the parenthesis, mention the app name. Okay, so app name is dot URLs. This is what you need to mention. Okay, this particular app folder, automatically this urls.py file, it will be fetched. Understood? This is how you need to set up, or you need to link the app URLs in project urls.py file. Understood? Always use comma for next elements. Understood, guys, till now? I have created a separate urls.py file where we are going to keep all our application URLs. That URL file is linked to project urls.py file directly. So whenever you are running the project, automatically it will fetch the app URLs. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Understood,
sir.
right? Now you can see we have created an empty file called urls.py file. Okay, here what we need to do. Here same case. Okay, copy the same import method for path and include. Include is not necessary, but path is necessary to give the URL path. Now same, use the same variable, same steps only. Okay, but here different path will be added. Okay, so first, always the home page, you need to keep the URL name as empty. Okay, because the home page automatically while running the server it will fetch. Okay, so always you keep home page URL, okay, landing pages URL as empty. Okay, only one page, first page URL as empty. Okay, comma. Here what we need to do, how to trigger that HTML file, how we will trigger. So user will request the URL, so URL will request the backend function. Okay, backend function where we will write,
Views.
models.
views. Okay, we'll be writing the backend function in views. You can see this is currently is empty. Okay, so we need to write the backend function in the views. Yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now how we are going to write the function? How you write Python function?
Defining a function.
Okay, I'm just defining home page because it's a home page. I'm just triggering this alert.html file because for that only I've added the static cases. Okay, home within the parenthesis. Okay, within the parenthesis we need to use one compulsory attribute. Sorry, compulsory parameter argument. Okay, that is request because we are requesting that. User is requesting that. Okay, requesting that post method or get method or any methods. Okay, we are just requesting it. Okay, and then colon here we need to return it. Okay, here we are not going to perform any functionality because we are just calling that file. So we need to return it using the method called render method, which is already imported while creating the project itself. It will be imported. Okay, so render method will be imported automatically while creating the project in views.py file. Understood? We are not going to do anything. Okay, automatically it will be imported. Okay, so using that render method, we are going to request that attribute parameter which we have passed in this function. That same request you will be using here, same parameter, comma the particular file. What are the file? Request alert.html, right? The file name you need to give properly. So this is what you need to do. Okay, just for calling that HTML file. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now URL is requesting the function. How means using this home. Okay, here how you are going to use it in the sense views dot home. The function name you need to give. So views where I need to get it in the sense I need to import it. I need to import it. Okay, simply how we are going to import in the sense using the import only. Import views or else we can do this case also directly or else from dot in the sense automatically it will import every cases. Okay, import views from dot import views. Any doubts? Any doubts till now?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
so
sir.
now here views start home. Okay, it will trigger that particular function and then here you need to use one more parameter called name. So the name of the function you can just give it as home or anything. Okay, you can just give the views name, that is fine. Okay, this is not compulsory, but you need to give it, then only the syntax will work. Okay, that's it. So this is I have set up URL for only one single page, alert.html. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I'm going to run the server. I'm going to run the project. Okay, so how we are going to run in essence using the command call python manage.py run server. Okay, default it will run port number 8000. If you want to run in different port number you can give your port number, 4 digit you need to give it. 7658 I just given the port number, so automatically it will run in that particular port number. Okay, so PyCharm also same case, nothing will change. Okay, static files, why it's not fetching? Let me inspect and see whether the static files are there or not. Static assets as files. Let me try another setup. It's working finally, but static or it's not taking.
Static root also we need to create, I think so.
Static root is not needed. It will work if it is static files. Uh, Give me a minute. Okay, till this you try it. I will debug and I will send it to you. What is the exact change I have did it. So till now, any doubts? So what you need to do means you need to create URLs, okay, for all the pages, okay, like user panel, admin panel, everything. First complete admin panel and go for user panel. This is for home page only. You need to keep it as empty. For other pages, keep the URL names properly within the single quotes, okay, and that URLs only you need to link it in the sidebars. You need to link it in the sidebars, okay. For example, okay, here it is, you are having it as profile.html, right? So for this profile.html, you are triggering this page in the sense you will be having some separate URL and separate function. That URL name you need to give using slash symbol like this. For example, profile
Sir,
is your
screen is not
Sir,
URL.
visible.
screen is not visible, sir.
Screen.
Wait. Let me share. Now it's visible, right? I thought of hiding it. Okay. Now it's visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so previously it will be profile.html. So what you will do in the sense you will write a separate URL and separate function to trigger this profile.html. So and you need to give the URL like this slash profile. Okay, so this will be you have created in this particular URL like this profile. Okay, you'll be keeping it as profile, and then the views also something like different profile names also profile. Okay, this view function you can create in the views.py to trigger that profile.html file. Understood? So this URL you need to give in the all the sidebars properly by using slash symbol like this. Every URLs. Don't keep anything with HTML. It won't work. Understood?
Yes, sir.
HTML content, it won't work. HTML extension, it won't work. All things you need to convert into URLs. Okay. So convert all things into URLs and then link it in the sidebar properly. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So this is the steps you need to complete it. After this, we'll connect the database and we'll create the models and we'll migrate it. Then we will start working on the backend programming. Fine. So we need to complete till this database setup. Then only it will work properly without anything. The static things I will let you know whether we need to add the root folder or root things or not. I will share that code where I need to add. I will tell you. Okay. So this is what. Any doubt? Complete the yours when you will complete. Don't take much time. Last time because of this college deadlines, you have taken much time. So when you will complete, maximum
ஹலோ
by tomorrow.
சார்,
Tell me.
அது வந்து HTML எங்கெங்க லிங்க் பண்ணிருக்கோம் அங்கெல்லாம் ஸ்லாஷ் ப்ரொஃபைல் வைக்கணுமா சார்?
That's what I told, right? You need to convert that into URL.
எஸ் எஸ் சார்.
HTML won't work.
ஓகே
That's
சார்.
what I'm telling.
அது ஏன்னா அப்போ நீங்க சொன்னப்போ ஸ்க்ரீன் ஷேர் ஆகல சார், அதுக்கு தான் சார்.
இப்பதான் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணி சொன்னனே.
அதான் இப்போதான் அது டவுட். அது ஏன்னா நீங்க சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டீங்கல்ல, அதுக்கு தான் மொத்தத்துக்கு சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணுமா? ப்ரொஃபைல் வந்து HTML பேஸ் இப்போ டைம்லைன் நாங்க லிங்க் பண்ணிருக்கோம் சார், அதெல்லாம்
Wherever you are having the HTML files,
ஓகே சார்.
HTML links, all the place you need to change.
Okay,
Not
sir.
only for profile.
ஓகே சார்.
Clearly I mentioned.
எஸ் எஸ், தேங்க்யூ சார்.
Okay. So I just shown you the example for one case. For other case also you need to do it. All URLs you need to keep it within this list as element.
எஸ் சார்.
Okay. So try to complete that case.
Okay, sir.
If you are doing single mistake also, it will throw you an error. You can see I have not created a function. So it is throwing me an error, attribute error. Right. So if you are doing single mistakes, spelling mistakes, uppercase, lowercase mistake also, it will throw you an error automatically. Django is very you need to take care of it. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Don't do single mistake and then send me screenshots that this is giving me error. Okay, so try to do it properly. Fine.
Okay, sir.
PyCharm also same setup, same errors it will give you. So try to do it properly. I will tell you within 5 minutes that other cases that why static is not working. I will debug in my system and I will try it. Okay. Fine. So try to complete maximum by tomorrow. Same time, 1 o'clock or something. Okay.
Okay, sir.
First complete to that. Tell
Sir,
me.
in view, so we create a function for home, sir. Sir, we have to create for profile also another function, sir.
Everything you need to create a separate function. Without
Okay.
function, you can't trigger that. It's mandatory.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we are requesting that URL. So URL will request the function. Then only function will trigger that HTML file. Okay, that is very important case. Fine, guys. Later on, we are going to modify the same functions for inserting, deleting, editing, and then to display it. Okay, so later on we are going to modify it. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Thank you all. We'll see you next session.